Hello everybody, welcome to a possible part 1 of calculating the compatibility between 65 days characters. I've got 4 pairings to go through in this video. I'll most likely never get around to doing every possible pairing of the shown 16 characters, because that is 120 possible unique pairings, which would make this a 30-part series. So you must be wondering how I'm going to go about the calculations. Well, first we need to establish if the characters are alive. If not, it already can't be canon, yet we still move to if they can be attracted to each other romantically or sexually. If not, we proceed without canon, then we look at their canon relationship, i.e. their amity, love and lust stats, then we get to the actual calculation bit using interests, using all this stuff. So if 2 characters both love Ikebana, they get 5 points. But if one loves manga and one dislikes manga, then they get -2 points. Fourth, we'll look at their traits and see how they might mesh. 2 kind generous characters would probably get along better than Kaderi and a Yandere, and going off that stuff I'll go over how I think their relationship would go, i.e. marriage, kids, living together, dealing with conflict. So let's do the only canon ship first, Ai and Kuri. Firstly, they are both alive, so we continue as canon. Ai is pansexual and can be attracted to Kuri. Kuri is a lesbian but still sees Ai as under the female umbrella. So yes, they can be attracted to each other. Obviously they're canonically dating. Kuri's amity, love and lust for Ai is all 100, and Ai's is 98 100 for Kuri. Interests, 5 points for school, 5 for fitness, 0 for anime, 5 for manga, 0 for books, 5 for video games, -5 for music, 0 for humor, 5 for perversion, 0 for occult, and 5 for Ikebana, leading to a total of 25 out of 55 points. The most complementary traits they have are pickpocket and generous, Ai and Kuri having them respectively. I'm not sure if Kuri was always generous or the game just so happened to give her that trait after Ai didn't talk to her for a week. But with these traits I think they could sustain a relationship, even if it isn't the healthiest. Lastly, advancing the relationship, in Kuri's ending I'd say they'd definitely get married and very early on. They would most likely have kids, but I don't think that's a good thing. Like if she thinks a kid is getting too close to Ai, she'd kill them. Moving on. Next we have Mino and Meiji. Neither of them are alive, so we proceed without canon or just when they were alive. They are both straight, so they can be attracted to each other. I'm pretty sure in canon they never talk to each. Mino's amity, love, and lust for Meiji is 0 -12 -12 and Meiji's is 0 -9 -10. Interests, -2 points for school, 0 for fitness, 2 for anime, -2 for manga, 0 for books, -2 for video games, -2 for music, -2 for humor, 2 for perversion, 5 for occult, and -5 for Ikebana, leading to a horrible total of -6 out of 55. Mino has no traits, and looking at the kindness, confidence etc. scales, the only thing they have in common is having 100 confidence, which makes me think neither would back down in an argument, which isn't a good thing if one is wrong. One being Meiji with his 14 intelligence. Well, from what's already established, this relationship would not get to marriage. At most it might get to half a year. It would definitely end in a big fight. Third, we have Kuri and Masami. Kuri is alive but Masami isn't, so this cannot be canon unless we proceed when Masami was alive. Masami is bisexual and can be attracted to Kuri. Kuri is a lesbian and dates people under the female umbrella, not just non-men, so she would not be attracted to Masami. I think the only canon interactions these two had was Masami trying to insert themselves into Ai and Kuri's conversation, but still, Kuri's amity, love and list for Masami is -64 -100 -100, and Masami's is -90 -100 -100. Interests, 2 points for school, 5 for fitness, 0 for anime, -2 for manga, -5 for books, -5 for video games, 0 for music, 0 for humor, -5 for perversion, 0 for occult, and 2 for Ikebana, to make an even worse -8 out of 55. There's no good correlation for any of their traits except they're both a bit stupid. Kuri has 27 intelligence and Masami has 1. I guess they could bond over that. This would definitely get abusive. Obviously it wouldn't work out and Masami would try to leave. But with Kuri being a yandere, it would end in kidnapping or murder under the guise of if I can't have you no one can. And lastly, Ai and Eiichiro. Ai is alive but Eiichiro is not. so we proceed without canon or before Eiichiro died. AI is pansexual and can be attracted to Eiichiro. Eiichiro is polysexual and specifically not attracted to AI, so this cannot proceed as canon. AI and Eiichiro used to be best friends until AI kissed Eiichiro without his consent. Still, Eiichiro's amity, love and lust for AI is 2500, and AI's is 1311. Interests, 0 points for school, 5 for fitness, 0 for anime, 5 for manga, 0 for books, 5 for video games, -2 for music, 2 for humor, 2 for perversion, 5 for occult, and -2 for ikebana, to total 20 out of 55 points. Eiichiro has no traits, but he is very kind, so I think he would help AI financially, just not to the extent AI would want, not in a gold digger kind of way, just if someone wants to relieve your anxiety that kind of implies all of it. I think this could go well. I'm not sure if they would have a wedding due to the financial stuff, but legally I think they'd get married. There's a chance they'd stay together forever, but at the least I'd give them 3 years. Their relationship would have occasional fights specifically around money. So from a point perspective, our best pairing ranking goes: first place, Kuri x AI, second place, Eiichiro x AI, third place Mino x Meiji, and fourth place, Masami x Kuri. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any pairings you'd like to see, just comment them below. This was actually pretty fun to make and very quick. Normally it takes me 3 days at least to make a video, but this one took around 2 hours, drawing time included. But stay safe, stay happy, please subscribe, and goodbye.